谢谢你呀！这是哪一个味道的？
花生，
这个芝麻跟花生。
芝麻。
这个黑的芝麻，红豆没有。
哦，那个是我。
这个请你吃。
哦，谢谢你。
辛苦了。
谢谢。
要不要开水？
我已经有了，谢谢。是那个是多少钱？
不用，请你。
什么不用？我一定可以付钱呢。
因为我刚才看你是环岛啊，我就跟他们讲啊，刚刚好有这3颗了，不然就没有了。算请你的。
你们太友善了，谢谢你。环岛1000 kilometers, 9 days, a ton of hours, and a lot of everything. Got completely soaked. Actually rode through a literal typhoon. If I wasn't doing Huandao, there's no way I would ever end up in this place. I don't know where the Google Maps is taking me. In the middle of nowhere now. This is actually one of the most remote places I've been in Taiwan. Biggest challenge by far is these extremely steep hills. I don't know if I was expecting it to be this steep. This is probably the most difficult ride I've ever done in my life. Legs are on fire, sweating like crazy. Finally found a place where I could get some water. I felt like I was gonna die. There's a rainstorm coming in off the coast here. So this has been one of the most challenging adventures of my life. About to ride up that bad boy. Man, that's gonna be tough. And way down there is the highway that I started on. It is hotter than right now. This is a hell of a ride. I don't know if I can make this. After leaving the restaurant, I made a quick ride over to check out the entrance to Taroko National Park. Then I headed back south towards the Hualien coast. All right, we just made it to the ocean here in Hualien, one of the most beautiful coastlines in all of Taiwan. So gorgeous. It's honestly really incredible how steep the mountains are. You know, they peak just a few hundred feet from the edge of the ocean and they just drop straight down. And it makes for a really gorgeous landscape along the ocean. Hualien is definitely one of the most beautiful places in all of Taiwan for sure. But my favorite is Taidong, which is tomorrow. And the only reason Taidong is my favorite is because it's just as beautiful as Hualien, and I also used to live there, so it has a special place in my heart. But anyway, today's been pretty sunny for the last hour, but before that for a couple hours it was raining. Got a little bit wet, but not too bad. Now the weather's partly cloudy and pretty hot, but it's not too bad, definitely can't complain. Next we're gonna ride into Hualien City and then check into our hostel and probably find something to eat. I know there's a super famous蔥油餅place in Hualien City. I'm definitely gonna go there. It looks super good. I remember I went there about 5 years ago, but it's been such a long time now I almost forgot what it even tastes like. And then of course, we're gonna go to one of my favorite night markets in all of Taiwan, and it's been 5 years since I've been there, so I'm super excited. I think the night market in Hualien is probably one of the best night markets in all of Taiwan. It's really cool. I can't wait to show you guys. But anyway, better get back on the road. Let's go. Then, while I was riding towards Hualien, I ran into this guy from Switzerland who was backpacking around Taiwan. This was our chat.
Because my check-in time for my hotel is not yet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then tomorrow, like I'm renting a bike from the Giant store here.
Okay, yeah.
And then hopefully it's not like full-on storm weather tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be like. I saw a little bit of rain in the morning maybe, but...
You know, I don't know how they do forecast here because all the time I've been here, it's been like saying rain, storm, and it's like drizzling.
Well, they pretty much hedged their bet because there's always that weather system that kind of hits this wall here. It could sit there, it could move over. Like when I was riding this morning up the coast, just north of here, there was this huge storm system that I could see rolling across the ocean.
Yeah.
Like huge, you could just see all the rain coming down. But it never crossed on the land, it just stopped.
Yeah.
So sometimes you never know. but I think this time of year, it'll rain a little bit every day. Just you don't know when.
Yeah. So far, like in Taipei, it's been also raining like almost every day.
Yeah, Taipei rains a lot. Yeah.
But it was like 20 minutes of drizzling, you know?
Yeah, and then it dries up just like that.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
If it's like that, I have my coat, my long leggings.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You'll be fine. Yeah, and honestly, it's so hot it actually feels pretty good when it rains.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
As long as you keep your shoes dry.
Walking on the beach. That's quite hot actually.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. Yeah, it stays a little bit drier on this coast. The wettest part of Taiwan is definitely the north.
Yeah.
Kind of northeast, like Ilan and Taipei.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely the best place to ride. If you go north, like from Ilan to Hualien, or just north of Hualien around where Taroko National Park is, that ride is pretty sketchy.
I've
along the coast with no side bike path.
Google Street View.
Yeah.
It's like sharp turns with no thing.
With no shoulder, yeah.
Then you go 200 meters through a tunnel, then it doesn't have much side. Like, okay, maybe I'll just go here, do it a little bit.
Yeah.
How much are you doing like every day?
On average, it's probably like 6.5 hours.
Yeah.
The distance varies each day because of the mountains.
Oh, yeah.
So, sometimes you don't go very far, you just go straight up.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
But I did like the first half of that very mountainous portion this morning. There's one half from a place called Luodong to a place called what is it called? Dongao, and Dongao is like from Luodong to Dongao. There was almost no cars. So the road was a little bit sketchy, but there was no cars.
Oh, that's
No
nice.
one ever passed me the whole time. I was the only person up there. But then from Dongao to Taroko, there's just like a bunch of mining towns and all this stuff. So you get these huge trucks. There's like
so bad.
probably every 500 feet there's a giant truck. So you don't want to ride that part.
Yeah.
But from here to Taidong, it's much flatter. It's really nice. You get the beautiful coast views.
I was making sure
Yeah.
not to burn myself out.
Yeah,
on day one and then...
No, you should be pretty good. There might be a couple spots, like if you go from, it depends. Do you know if you're going to go, when you get to Taidong County, are you going to go along the coast or in the middle of the mountains?
Like, I'm going in the middle of the mountains down to Taichung.
Okay.
And then along the coast up. That's my current plan.
Good, yeah. They're both really nice. 谢谢! The worst part is, if you're only going one way, say like if you're biking around the island, you have to choose. Do I go through the valley or do I go through the coast?
Yeah.
Because they're both probably two of the best points in the entire island.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go through the valley.
I heard it's absolutely beautiful.
It's honestly it's the most scenically beautiful part of Taiwan.
Yeah.
Because Hualien, you get these beautiful mountains on the coast.
Yeah.
But in Taidong, you actually get to ride between them, so you get huge mountains on both sides.
I'm even more
It's
excited.
amazing. It's so amazing, and there's multiple layers. You get to places where there's like 4 layers of mountains, like stacked. It's gorgeous. And it's all really, really dense jungle on top of the mountains.
Oh, nice.
It's amazing, and there's some good food too. The towns over there have some really good food. Yeah.
So far I've not been disappointed by
Good,
the food here.
good. Yeah, there's definitely some good food. So where are you from?
Switzerland.
Switzerland. Excellent.
Yeah,
so you're used to the mountains.
Yeah, I'm used to those. They look way more jungly, you know.
Yeah. Different climate for sure.
Yeah. So where are you from?
I'm from the United States.
What state?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also mountains.
Yeah. It's not as mountainous as out west, right?
Yeah, no. Because the mountains in the east are a little bit older, so they're a little bit flatter. They're not quite as steep as the Rocky Mountains. Yeah. But anyway, I'm heading that way.
Hey, best of luck to you.
Is that your bus? Perfect timing. See you. Then I was just 20 minutes from Hualien City. After a quick ride through the city, I made it to my house. Hello. How are you? Good. How are you? From Ilan. Yeah.
Bike or take a train?
I biked from Luodong to Dongao, and then I took a train from Dongao to Xincheng. Nah, I think between Luodong and Dongao, it's not so bad. It's very fine. But after that, from Dongao to Xincheng, it's a little bit crazy. Yes.
So you do the whole island?
Yep. Huanda. Yep.
Nice. So is your second day or something?
Today's third day. I started in Hsinchu.
Hsinchu?
Yeah, I live in Hsinchu. Yeah, that's the first thing that everyone says.
But how do you feel?
About Hsinchu. It's so boring.
Boring?
It's okay. My wife is an engineer. She works in Hsinchu.
Okay.
So I just, yeah.
So we were here. This is the way to train station. And the first traffic light is turn right. Here garden near is the 7-Eleven.
Oh.
And this is a supermarket, the
Okay.
PX Market.
PX Market.
Here has 24 hours selfie laundry shop. Zhongshan Road is a main road. End of the main road, you will go to night market and the beach as well.
Oh, okay.
Walking distance around 30 minutes.
Okay.
And we have a nice cycling path just along the night market. Here has a sliced noodles and the beef noodle soup. Those two are recommended.
Oh.
And the dumpling house is a specialty in Hualien.
Okay.
Like the 蒸饺小笼包.
Oh, 小笼包.
More traditional style.
Okay.
Near to the Taifeng.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so cheap.
那个夜市的名字叫什么？东大门. Okay. I remember it's really, really good. It's very big too, isn't it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my gosh. 所以在那个东大门有什么推荐？
You can scan the code. It's a Google Map we read. All the local restaurant we recommend.
Okay.
Down here is
Oh, wow. 他们有什么食物？
Here you go. It's a deep fried crab.
Deep fried crab.
Yes. Here is a
地瓜球.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have more recommend. This is the
原住民的.
specialty in the night market. 是原住民的 so they have a lot of white veggies.
Oh, okay.
And
还有那个蛋饼.
蛋饼对 it's more very creative. They are different compared to tradition.
That doesn't look like 蛋饼.
Yes, yes.
我记得我以前在这里吃过那个葱油饼.
有一个黄车 yellow car.
Yeah, I marked it on my map somewhere. Where is it? Oh, this one.
Yes.
This one is so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here is a big one all together.
Okay.
Separate together. And the balcony so you can hang in your clothes, towel, everything.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then this way. At home we show you according to this map, these pictures, we have 16 tribes. So the biggest ones are mixed. They are everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And in Somalia we have 3, the other 3 Taroko tribes. That's why the national park is Taroko.
Right.
And Sakilaya and Kabalan.
Wow, very cool.
This one is also
Nice.
and then it's your drawer, you are free to use.
Awesome.
Mine is full.
I highly recommend this hostel. It was one of the best hostels I've ever stayed in. The boss was super friendly. She gave me lots of great information about the local area. And the hostel was so clean and well organized. And just overall, the perfect place to stay. Then I headed to grab a delicious Taiwanese snack called a scallion pancake.
Hello.
阿姨你好。
你好。
你好。
什么愿望？
中文可以。
哦。
那个
加蛋吗？
你们招牌菜就是那个葱油饼对吗？
对。
葱油饼加蛋可以吗？
对。这个。
一个。
加鸡蛋。
要。
要辣椒吗？
要。谢谢。我是5年以前来过这里，好久没吃。我记得是非常好吃的。你们开了多久？
开了多久？
对。好几十年。好酷。
再接一代。
Alright, so we're here in Hualien. Stopped to have a little snack at this very famous蔥油餅restaurant. It's called the Little Yellow Truck. And the ayi who works here is super friendly, super nice, and they make the best蔥油餅. It's called a fried scallion pancake, and they add an egg on the inside. It's a over easy egg, so it's soft, and as soon as you bite into it, it just explodes in your mouth. So let's give it a try. It's super crispy. Oh my god. 给你5星，5星，非常好吃。
谢谢。
不会。Definitely one of the best蔥油餅I've ever had. So freaking good. So you see on the inside, that's the egg. Next bite, it's probably gonna blow up. What's your favorite蔥油餅shop in Taiwan? Let me know in the comments below. Look at that. 谢谢，拜拜。Then I made a quick ride over to a local mochi shop to try their handmade mochi. 谢谢你呀！这是哪一个味道的？
花生。
那个芝麻跟花生。
芝麻。
这个黑的芝麻，红豆没有。
哦，那个是我。
这个也请你吃。
哦，谢谢你。
辛苦了。
谢谢。
要不要开水？
我已经有了，谢谢。是那个是多少钱？
不用，请你。
什么不用？我一定可以付钱呢。
因为我刚才看你是环岛啊，我就跟他们讲刚刚好有这3颗了，不然就没有了。算请你的。
你们太友善了，谢谢你呀。
你辛苦了，环岛很累呢。
其实那个我最喜欢的味道就是那个芝麻跟花生，
这两
都是非常好吃。我们先吃那个芝麻，
你先吃看看。那就说起来
非常好吃。
今天做的，这个是用米，不是用混做的不一样，味道不一样。
哇，这个非常好吃，那个芝麻的味道很好吃。
没有放防腐剂什么的。
谢谢你们。
不客气。
So I just stopped at a mochi shop, and they make homemade mochi, and they're super nice. The boss said that they had sold out of all the mochi today, and they stopped making it, so they closed up the shop. But they saw my sign that said I'm riding around the entire island, so we need to make sure we give you some mochi. So they gave me the last 3 pieces of mochi, and it's perfect because they're my favorite flavors, sesame and peanut. So lucky, so friendly. Love you, Taiwan. Thank you.